let's restart. Oh, thank you for attending my very first pageant, Miss Unbreakable 2020.
Yay.
I would just like to begin today's event by introducing to you all, myself to you all. I am Miss Christine Ann, and today we are raising awareness for cervical cancer. Now, cervical cancer is something that is definitely close to home for me, as my nan, which is where I got my lovely pin-up name from, passed away due to cervical cancer. Cervical cancer is the growth of abnormal cells in the lining of the cervix. These abnormal cells can develop into tumours and can unfortunately spread throughout the body. In 2017 alone, 727 Australian women were diagnosed, and unfortunately 230 of those women passed away. Cervical cancer ranks the 13th most frequent cancer among women in Australia and the 5th most frequent between women of 25 to 44 years of age. Globally, cervical cancer is the 4th most common affecting women. Sadly, it is believed that over 311,000 women a year worldwide pass away from cervical cancer. Thanks to recent advances, the tests may only be needed every 5 years. But despite this, almost 45% of Australian women are not up to date. What's even more worrying is more than 70% of cervical cancers occur in women who have not had regular cervical screening. Before we begin today, I would like to thank our lovely sponsors, Kitten D'Amour, the lovely clothing brand that I'm sure many of you know. I would like to also thank Nikki's Crafts for giving us a voucher, and I would also like to thank obviously Jeff from Sanford Museum for allowing us to host it here today, and I would also like to give a big thank you to Matt Hager from from Real Steel Car Club for everything that he's done behind the scenes, for helping me out, doing everything. I would also like to give a big thank you and a big shout out to Miss Betty Butcher, the hostess with the mostess, for helping me with everything behind the scenes, and of course Miss Kitten Darling for all their amazing help. Now, obviously being my first pageant, it's very stressful and very anxiety ridden, so they have helped me through a lot of things and gotten me where I am today. So yeah, alright. I would just like to say before we get the girls going, we do have some little donation buckets hanging around the museum today. If you like many of us who don't have cards or anything like that, or don't like cards, and you carry cash, we have the little buckets everywhere for that. And if you don't carry cash, we do also have a little QR code that you can come and see myself for, and you just scan it, or I'll talk you through how to scan it. Alright, let's get this one going. Can I have a round of applause for all the girls who are brave enough to do this today? Alrighty, now at first I would like to invite Brandy and Belle to the stage, please. Miss Brandy Belle is a 19-year-old pin-up with a strong, compassionate side and is always willing to raise awareness and funds for important causes. In 2015, she shaved her head for the Leukemia Foundation and still believes the look wasn't for her. Miss Brandy Belle loves the 70s, as there were many useful inventions such as the ring pull can top, meaning she can easily open any of her favourite drinks, Reese's Pieces, and the ring pop, because who doesn't love eating their own jewellery, right? Her favourite creation from the 70s though would have to be her mum, Miss Kitty Cat. The most magical place on earth, Disney World, was also opened in the 70s, and Miss Brandy Belle can't wait to visit there one day when she's not working in her day job as a tow truck manufacturing company. Now please welcome to the stage Miss Scarlet Summers. Miss Scarlet Summers has been a lover of all things vintage since before she can remember. Growing up watching the likes of Audrey, Miss Grable, the delicious James Dean, oh, who can't get enough of him, and Cary Grant. She idolised them for their elegant beauty, grace, and unsurpassed talent. She is a little pocket rocket cosmetic tattooist by day and a burlesque babe by night, and whom she is not playing with. Her children can be found baking, writing, or dancing the night away in an old school rum bar. Give it up for Miss Scarlet Summers. Now please welcome to the stage Miss Susie Q. Hello, my name is Miss Susie Q. That's Q for Queen. She is a 50-something chickie babe who likes to dress up in vintage-style clothes and lunch with the ladies. She loves watching movies and has a passion for clothes and shoes. Miss Susie Q was a teenager during the 70s and has a fond memory of the music and fashion of time. Her academic career, however, went down the toilet when she discovered boys and rock and roll. Miss Susie Q was known as the dancing queen for my prowess on the dance floor, and she must confess she still loves disco. So if you want to burn, baby burn, dance with Miss Susie Q into the disco inferno. Thank you, Miss Susie Q. Now I would like to invite to the stage Miss Peggy Bright. Bright by both name and nature, this disco diva loves to dance the night away. Miss Peggy Bright is a dancing queen who loves to boogie oogie oogie, so play that funky music. She was born to be wild and is feeling groovy today. By day, Peggy is extremely passionate about her work for Lifeline, helping to bring the vintage revival moment into more stores and closets. She advocates for reusing, repairing, and recycling due to the waste of vulnerable resources. Peggy loves to restore vintage clothing and cars, preserving the past for the future generations to enjoy. Give it up for Miss Peggy Bright. Now I would like to invite to the stage Ash McPash. Ash McPash has been swanning around for years showing off her sass and cheek. This bodacious Betty lives an atomic life, bringing a smile wherever she goes. She is known around Brisbane for her fast, fancy footwork and signature dance moves. Ash McPash demonstrates an unbreakable spirit and encourages this in her day-to-day life. As a youth school counsellor, she's there to uplift, empathise, and rally behind those who need some reassurance that they are, in fact, unbreakable. Ash has spent over the past 2 years, educating and encouraging her community for regular health checkups. Today's cause and charity, the Australian Cervical Cancer Foundation, is incredibly important. Ash was diagnosed with precancerous cells in her cervix and was lucky to catch it early enough and have it surgically removed. Today, Ash encourages everyone to have a fantastic time, followed by a checkup with your doctor. Give it up for Ash McPash. Alrighty, now let's welcome to the stage Miss Cherry Velvet. Miss Cherry Velvet is a 42-year-old, fun-loving, curvaceous, off-the-wall wife and mum of 2 teenage boys. Miss Cherry loves all things vintage and pin-up, and she draws her inspiration from the beautiful Lucy Lux. She loves collecting shoes and handbags and has a huge collection of flamingos. You must really love flamingos. She has recently started to learn burlesque and is loving that as much as a pin-up. When Miss Cherry Velvet isn't at work as a personal shopper, she loves to design and sew all her own clothes, pageant dresses and accessories, and styles of her own hair and makeup. She also sewed for her pin-up sisters from time to time and to have a Miss Cherry one-off outfit. This year has been hard for everyone, but the pin-up community has made sure that we are all unbreakable. Give it up for Miss Cherry Velvet. Alright, now let's welcome Miss Mixie Venus to the stage. Miss Mixie Venus is a colourful, loud, tattooed alternative pin-up. She doesn't like to fit the mould of a traditional pin-up, preferring to add her own unique flair to everything she does. After a break from pin-up, she is back newly single and ready to mingle. Get on it, boy. When she is not under a hood, she loves... Sorry, I completely missed the whole line. I'm so sorry. Mixie is all about fast cars and loves nothing more than a loud engine to get the juices flowing. When she is not under a hood, she enjoys burlesque dance and a sneaky beverage with the girls. Mixie is all about body confidence and flaunting what the good Lord gave to her. With curves for days and a mouth like a sailor, she's ready to steal your heart and your keys. Give it up for Miss Mixie Venus. Alright, now can we please have Miss Velvet Crush up to the stage? Miss Velvet Crush is her name. Loves all things vintage. Loves the fact that anyone can be a pin-up. With her dimples for days, smile. You could say she is a classic being born in the 1970s herself. 1967 to be exact, and August 1 for those asking. The same year the release of the Apple computer was formed in Steve Jobs' parents' garage. I'm sure they got up to no good in that shed. Wait for it, Star Wars as well. Can you believe that? How can one girl be compared to Star Wars? Miss Velvet is no Princess Leia, so she is more than happy to fight off anyone from the dark side. Give it up for Miss Velvet Crush. Alright guys, can we give one more round of applause for these lovely ladies today? And can we grab all the girls to come back out onto the stage, please? So we have Miss Brandy Belle, Miss Scarlet Summers, Susie Q, Miss Peggy Bright, Ash McMahon, Miss Cherry Velvet, Mixie Venus, and of course Miss Velvet Crush. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's get these sashes and winners going. So, can we please have Miss Brandy LaBelle? Can we have Miss Scarlet Summers? Miss Susie Q? Miss Peggy Bright? Ash McPath? Miss Cherry Velvet? Miss Mixie Venus? And Miss Velvet Crush? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's give them one more big round of applause for their efforts today. I know it's excruciatingly hot, so let's get the winners announced. And then don't forget there is a sausage sizzle held by the Sanford Museum just behind us over there. So if you guys want to have either a soft drink or a bottle of water, or you just want to get something to eat, go and see the lovely Jeff who's standing just behind us. Part of the money is going to the charity as well, so that would be a great cause as well. Alright, now, I just want to say another big thank you to our judges, Miss Cherry Amore, Miss Lady Pearl, and obviously Mr. Matt Hager. Alright, now, we'll do it backwards because who doesn't love doing something different, right? Alright, so for the encouragement award, can I please have Miss Cherry Velvet?
No one used the props either. These carousels.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Come on guys, give her another big round of applause. Alright, now for our runner-up, can we please have Miss Scarlet Summers? drum roll for the winner, please. Can we please have Miss Mixie Venus?